Alright, good morning. It is a beautiful 71, 72 degrees here in Central Florida this morning. Not going to stay that way very long. It's supposed to be windy and 84 or something like that. But we got a old piece of stick that was just laying in the stream. Pretty strong. Got some splits in it. I'm not going to worry about the splits. I'm going to try to carve some giant ants on it and make it look like it's getting attacked by ants. So anyways, we'll get started on this one and see what we can do with it. Here we go. Alright, and we're carving. This is just a stick I picked up out of a creek bed, I think somewhere. It was, I don't even remember where this one came from. It was just sitting in my pile out there. Nice and dry, pretty strong. Had a few cracks in it, but just adds to the stick, I think. Just kind of making some real simple ants on here. Basically, 3 balls and then six little legs on each one. All the time-consuming stuff on this was just cleaning up all the legs, getting them whittled down to where they look like they were ant legs instead of big spider legs. I wanted to leave enough on there that they weren't weak whenever if a stick fell over or something. Hopefully the legs won't break off. So I did leave a little thin web in the back of them. Didn't separate them from the ant and the stick completely. Roughing out again with the bit that works the best for doing that on this particular piece of wood. At least the best bit I had for doing it. Has kind of a sharp point, and it's not real wide there, so I can kind of draw little lines with it pretty easy. I just flip the stick around and making another ant on the other side. Didn't really think about it till after I had kind of started cutting these legs in. I probably should have thrown the front two out in front of his head there a little bit, or out the other direction. But these turned out looking pretty good. And then on the bottom of the stick, I carved another one. I put his legs out the front, just to make it a little different. Once I got the ants on there, then I started cutting out some leaves for them to sit on. They might say this is a relief carving. Putting the leaves back on the stick.
I decided to add some googly type eyes on these guys. Give them a little bit more character. There's a lot of this where I just took the small diamond grip bit and just went around and sanded everything, smoothed everything out, rounded the corners all off, cut in underneath the stuff. I used a few different bits for that, whatever was pointy and skinny and fit where I needed to go. It was just a lot of legs to go around. Had a little branch that was cut off in the middle of the stick there. Had a few of them going down, but this one stuck out a little bit further and it wasn't where your hand was going to be, so I decided to put a little ant digging his way out there. And down at the bottom I had another big old bump sticking out there, so decided to put the whole ant down here. With that bump sticking out like that, it could make his head look like it was coming up off there a lot further. And we didn't show much of carving this whole thing out back out again. Just a little bit bit here at the end, polishing them up again. Cameraman got a little wild there. And we're just gonna paint it up real quick. I think it's burnt sienna or something that I was adding to the black there, just so the ants weren't all completely black. Just wanted to give them a little bit of color to them. Alright, well, we got the giant ant stick done. We got giant ants right here on the top. We got one climbing out of a hole here in the middle. And got one more down here on the bottom. Turned out pretty sweet. Yeah, if you like the stick, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment if you will, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.